Thank you, Ambassador, Excellencies, for this incredibly vital and timely discussion. My name is David Michaels. I'm United Nations and Intercommunal Affairs Director at the Jewish organization B'rith International. B'rith is the oldest of the modern Jewish humanitarian organizations founded in this city 180 years ago by German Jewish immigrants. We're present in roughly 50 countries and have been active at the UN since the time of its founding in 1945. One of the elements of our history at the UN that we're most proud of is our advocacy, particularly, but not only in the United States, for ratification of the Convention on Genocide. And that convention, along with the adoption of the Universal Declaration of the Human Rights, whose 75th anniversary we also mark this year, as you know, is dear and critical to us for obvious reasons as an organization that suffered so much just a few years prior, including the shutting of 100 chapters in Germany by Hitler just years before Jews found themselves in gas chambers and in crematoria. So on the Genocide Convention, I'd like to direct this question particularly to the United Nations representatives here in the room and on the panel. My view as the grandson, as a layperson, but as the grandson of Holocaust survivors and the great-grandson of all too many Holocaust victims, is that if genocide is everything, then genocide is nothing. A few days ago, a letter was publicized by someone named Craig McIver, who for recent years has served as the director of the New York office of the High Commissioner of Human Rights. In that letter, he accused Israel and Israel alone. He didn't mention any of the attacks perpetrated by Hamas before, on, or since October 7th. He accused the only democracy in the Middle East, the only Jewish state in the world, of genocide, of ethno-nationalist colonial ideology, of settler pogroms, of apartheid, and he called for the Israel lobby to be constrained from accessing UN officials. He also outrageously claimed, despite all facts, the impending destruction of the last remnants of indigenous Palestinian life. So, Excellencies, I would just note, and I know that we don't have a lot of time, over the past 75 years, the number of Jews across the Arab world has gone down from some 850,000 to fewer than 5,000 today. Over the same period of time, the number of Palestinians between the river and the sea, as we hear so often at rallies during this period, between the Mediterranean Sea and the Jordan River, has gone up during the time of the existence of the State of Israel from roughly 1 million to roughly 6 million.
Mr. Michaels, I will have to have you get to your specific question, or we have to move on to other comments as well, because we're going to finish up soon.
So thank you, Avital. So I think the point is clear, and I think we look along the lines of the eloquent presentation that we just heard. We look to the adults in the room. In this case, we look to the protectors and the guarantors of this institution's mission and purpose, which is to call out the false accusation of genocide and call out genocide and genocidal ideology where it actually does exist. Thank you.
Thank you.